audience, welcome back. This is the 19th in a mini-series on self-awareness. The say for the book we'll be using is Awareness by Marian Adahan, Feldheim Publishers. Occasionally I will return directly to the text because its words are extremely well expressed, succinct, and therefore please excuse the necessary process, but it'll be worth it if you allow yourself to concentrate on how beautifully these ideas are brought out. Some of the questions and answers that people often ask about this system of awareness is, what if I see myself in several Enneagram types? I can't identify if I'm a 4 or a 9, or if I'm a 1 or an 8, if I'm a 6 or a 2, if I'm a 3 or a 7. So the Sefer brings 4 explanations, possible explanations, and there might be others. First of all, we're all like prisms with hundreds of different facets. Some situations and people bring out positive traits, and other situations and people evoke negative traits. Remember, the numbers of the Enneagram refer to spiritual powers. We must develop all these positive powers to deal with the many varied events in life. So therefore, the first answer is that there will always be opportunities to bring out aspects which are not necessarily in the forefront of your personality, but according to the situation, it will become appropriate in order to handle it in the ideal way. A second possible reason is that intelligent and emotionally healthy people are often the hardest to classify, since they are more complex and express a broad range of positive behaviors, which is really an elucidation of the first answer we gave. The third possible answer is somebody who's a 9 naturally identify with others, and you may see yourself in all the other descriptions. Another personality type would have a difficult time discovering who they are is that a 6, because they could have a difficult time understanding who they really are, because they are willing to allow themselves to help other people, work with other people. And they might identify with the kind of personality that specific person they tie up with. One of the best and easiest ways, although we shouldn't experience it, is when we're in bad moods, when we're in low times. See how we react. Because the difference of how, let's say, a 6 will act or a 4 will act in the same mood, if you see how normally a 6 will act, you'll be able to understand, to look at a glimpse, not a positive for sure, of what classification of personality you find yourself. There are some people that don't like to think about the Enneagram. They feel like they've lost too much of their choices. Or they definitely might feel that they don't want to hear about the downside of themselves that's been locked in a box. And they don't want to open it and face it. But as a person strengthens themselves and goes upscale, they become less fearful and realize that there is value in releasing that tension, releasing that anxiety, releasing that suppressed part of one's personality. So therefore, as we've said before, learning about the personality types is never to be used as a weapon against others or yourself. Never to put others down or yourself down because you see a bad trait. But to be able to understand, since I want to go up the ladder or help other people go upscale, if I see a point of weakness, I should look for a place to offer encouragement or a helping hand. Because that is really where the Bechira, the freedom of choice is within the potential of our options to make the best choices. And if we fall occasionally, pick ourselves up, learn from the experience, take note of it, try to avoid it the next time, and move upwards. So for now, I'm wishing you all a lovely day, a beautiful life. And as always, that's it. Let me see. Wider, wider. That's it. Keep smiling.